Honestly, I don't even want to think about that, or else I'm gonna freak out. I freak out about money every day. Like when I look at my bank account, I'm like, oh my gosh. If you're gonna be living in America, you're gonna always, and you're not like well off or anything, you're always gonna be thinking about it. But debt wise, school wise, student, I don't know. Like I know maybe like $50,000, between $50,000 to $100,000, because I use all those emergency loans to help me pay like my car note and everything. Things that happen suddenly, you know, within the family. Like I use them to help my family out back home. Like, you know, some things like overdue library books and stuff like that add up. That's something that I'm gonna tackle this year, is like like facing how much I owe and how I'm gonna pay it back. Yeah, because I have to pay it back, because like I don't want to like I wish I could be a fugitive, you know, but I'm not gonna do that, you know, like I know better. Only like 2 people that have asked me about finances and my whole time being here. And like I feel like that's like the one part in that we don't talk about. We could talk about race, we could talk about class, we could talk about gender, we could talk about your sexuality, we could talk about all that. But like class is one thing that I feel like we still have yet to like really articulate. She like asked me like, how are you doing, like, you know, money wise, financially. And like when she asked me that question, I was shocked. I was like, I don't even know how to respond to that. Like nobody, like I didn't even know that I was, you know, like, I mean, I do know that I'm concerned with like finances and stuff like that, but you know, you keep it hidden, just like the way it's hidden out in the real world. You keep it hidden like in your mind too. Obviously it's there, it's like prevalent in your mind, but like talking about it, like you don't want to talk about like that. And because you're complaining, you know, like you just have to work harder, like find a better job, or why are you working for that if you're not, you know, if you're not getting the money that you want. And because they're giving you money, you feel like you shouldn't say anything, you know, and that's what stops you from being vocal about it. And like that's what silence you is like, oh well, they're giving this to me, you know, they're paying for this, you know, so I shouldn't say anything. I'm blessed, you know, I'm privileged. But yes, I am all those things, but in order for things to change, you have to say something, you know. And so like I just like I don't know, like I hit a wall where I just like, I don't know like what avenue I'm gonna like have to like go down to express this feeling that I'm feeling. What am I gonna like, how am I gonna like still like show that I deserve to be here, you know, despite all the things that are trying to keep me away from like being in here. I'm gonna find a way to like still use my mind and not just like be a body because I fit your diversity quota. Once you start talking, like right now it's happening, you just realize like, oh wait, that happened, this happened, and then you draw together, you build all this evidence, and then you could prove your case, and you know, and then something can happen. And if like enough people realize that, I feel like students won't have to compromise their education for work, you know, like they'll be able to still have the, you know, the college experience without being exploited. It takes more than one voice. It's power, like that's where you get the power from the people.